Ladies and gentlemen, there will come a moment in your life, maybe it has already come, when the world will look you in the eye and say, no, and not the kind of no you brush off, not the kind you forget overnight, but the kind of no that settles into your chest, the kind you feel in your bones, the kind that makes you question your very worth. We've all felt it. We've all stood in front of a closed door, wondering why the key we were sure we held didn't fit the lock. But tonight, I want to tell you something powerful, something simple, something true. If you're rejected, accept it. Not as defeat, not as failure, but as the beginning of something far greater than you can see right now. There comes a moment in life when a no feels like the door closing on your entire future. You stand there, staring at the silence, wondering if everything you believed about yourself was just a dream. But the truth is far bigger, far gentler, far wiser. Rejection is not the final chapter, it's the first line of the next one. It is life nudging you, pushing you, preparing you for a road you haven't yet walked. A road that requires more strength, more clarity, more resilience than you had before. Most people look at rejection as a dead end, but it's not a brick wall, it's a turn in the road. The map of your life does not end just because someone else couldn't recognize your value. In fact, some of the world's greatest stories began with rejection. Every inventor who was told it couldn't be done, every artist told they weren't talented enough, every dreamer told to be realistic. Rejection didn't stop them, it redirected them. It forced them to carve a path so unique, so powerful, that the world had no choice but to notice. And that's what rejection often is, a redirect. A gentle shove away from where you don't belong and toward the place where your potential can breathe. If everything worked out the first time, you'd never learn patience. You'd never learn grit. You'd never learn how deeply you can dig into your soul when you want something badly enough. So the next time rejection meets you at the door, don't collapse. Stand taller. Lift your chin. Accept it with grace and say, if this is not for me, something greater must be. Because endings are illusions, life is full of beginnings. Rejection isn't a conclusion, it's the opening of a new chapter written specifically for the stronger version of you that is emerging. Rejection has a way of shaking you, of making you doubt the very ground you stand on. But what you must understand is this rejection isn't a verdict, it's a lesson. It's a sculptor's tool, chipping away at your fears, your insecurities, your self-doubt. When life rejects you, it's actually refining you, shaping you into someone wiser, tougher, clearer about what you want and what you deserve. Think of a diamond. In its raw form, it is dull, unremarkable, forgotten by most. But pressure brings out its brilliance. Rejection works the same way. It presses you, not to break you, but to reveal a strength inside you that you didn't even know existed. It sharpens your focus. It trims away the parts of your identity built on the approval of others. It teaches you to rely not on applause, but on purpose. Every time someone doubts you, you learn to believe in yourself louder. Every time a door closes, you learn to build your own. Every time you face a no, you grow a layer of courage that the old you didn't have. That is refinement. That is transformation. That is the process of becoming someone who doesn't crumble when the world criticizes, but someone who rises, stronger, wiser, more certain of their path. Rejection tests you, but in the end, it polishes you. And when the right opportunity finally comes, you'll shine in ways you never could have before. There is a silent wisdom in the universe, a wisdom that sees farther than we do, deeper than we do, clearer than we do. Sometimes you think you need something so desperately that you cling to it with everything you have. But life, in its quiet mercy, closes the door. And at first it feels cruel. It feels unfair. But with time, you begin to see the truth. Not every door you were willing to walk through was meant for you. Some opportunities look golden from a distance, but are rusted on the inside. Some people seem perfect for your journey, but would have broken you halfway. Some dreams you once chased were too small for the person you are becoming. Closed doors are not punishments. They are protection. They keep you from settling, from shrinking, from walking into a life that does not honor your worth. One day, you will look back at the doors that didn't open and breathe a sigh of relief. You'll realize you were being guided, not rejected, redirected, not discarded, saved, not denied. And when the right door finally opens, it will fit so perfectly with your spirit that you'll understand why every other door had to stay shut. Here will be people in your life who don't see your value, people who misunderstand your heart, underestimate your abilities, or simply don't appreciate your presence. And when they choose to walk away, it's natural to feel wounded. But hear this, the people who walk away are not your loss. They are your lesson. You cannot force someone to stay who doesn't recognize your worth. You cannot convince someone to see your light when their eyes are closed. And you cannot hold on to people whose absence is part of your destiny. When someone leaves, let them. When someone pulls away, release them with peace. If they were meant for your journey, they wouldn't choose an exit. Because when the wrong people leave your life, the right ones finally have room to enter. People who will value you. People who will understand you. People who will walk with you, not away from you. Rejection from the wrong people is simply clearing the space for the right ones. Pain is part of living, part of growing, part of rising. When rejection hits you, it will hurt deeply. Pretending it doesn't only makes the wound deeper. You must allow yourself to feel the sting, but you must not allow it to stop your steps. Because pain is temporary, but defeat is a choice. Rejection may bruise your heart, but it cannot break your destiny. It may slow you down, but it cannot stop the person who keeps moving. Strength is not the absence of pain. Strength is choosing to rise even while you hurt. Strength is saying, yes, it broke me for a moment, but not forever. Let the pain teach you. Let it sharpen you. But never let it convince you that the journey is over. Healing begins the moment you decide that rejection will not define your future. Life has a beautiful way of aligning you with what belongs to you. The opportunity you were meant for will never be taken by someone else. The place you belong to will never stay closed forever. The yes that carries your name will find you, not sooner, not later, but at the moment you are ready. Often, the right yes requires the right version of you, the stronger you, the wiser you, the more prepared you. That is why you face rejection, because the universe is shaping you for something greater. If you had received everything you wanted the first time, you wouldn't have grown into the person capable of handling it. So trust the timing, trust the journey, trust that your yes is on its way. And when it arrives, you will understand every rejection that came before it. There will come a day when you look back and realize that every rejection was a gift, a blessing disguised as disappointment, a push in the direction of your true purpose. Every no protected you from the wrong path. Every loss made space for something better. Every closed door led you to where you were truly meant to be. You will look back and say, thank you for not choosing me. Thank you for walking away. Thank you for closing the door. Because without that rejection, I would have never found myself, never grown, never risen into the strength I have today. Rejection will become the chapter you cherish, not the one you fear. It will become the moment everything changed for the better, and you will finally see that rejection never broke you, it built you. So the next time life tells you no, don't bow your head, lift it, smile, and say, if this door is not mine, I trust that a better one is waiting. Because it is. Your story is bigger than any rejection. Your future is stronger than any closed door. And your yes, your real yes, is still on its way. So if you're rejected, accept it. But don't stop. Don't shrink. Don't surrender. Your story is far bigger than any no that life throws your way. Keep moving. Your yes is on its way, and it will be worth every step.